Welcome to Bright of Light, where timeless elegance meets intentional design. Today, we invite you to journey through a modern classic home filled with Ethan Allen charm. Every room is a composition of layered textures and subtle light, where grace flows through corners and warmth breathes from every finish. This is not just a house, it's an atmosphere, a quiet poetry of living. Let your senses awaken to marble underfoot and linen overhead. We begin outside, where form meets foliage in sculpted serenity. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite space, and subscribe for more. And may inspiration follow with every frame. This is Luminora, where home becomes heritage. The front facade stands in soft limestone, grounded in graceful symmetry. Black trimmed windows punctuate the walls with modern boldness. A winding portico, draped in ivy, frames the entry in old-world charm. Traversed in stone beneath your feet glimmers beneath morning light. Boxwoods line the walkway, clipped to perfection, whispering elegance. Each step toward the door feels like an invitation to something timeless. The quietude of design reveals itself before the threshold even opens. Contrast, texture, and proportion speak without a single word. There is poetry in restraint, beauty in balance, and it all begins at the doorstep. Stepping inside, you're met with a grand staircase that curves like a sculpture. The oak herringbone floor glows beneath transom filtered sunlight. An antique brass chandelier overhead casts a gentle ambient glow. Walls in warm grege wrap the entryway in welcoming stillness. A vintage runner stretches beneath your steps, pattern grounded in history. Here, the silence feels designed, like every pause is part of the architecture. The blend of modern light and classical form feels deeply intentional. The space doesn't announce itself, it invites. It lingers. Your journey inward is as much emotional as architectural. This is the home's heartbeat, steady and serene. You're right. The living room unfolds like a painting in soft neutral tones. Coffered ceilings draw the eyes upward. There, structure framing the sky. A limestone fireplace anchors the room with elemental calm. Sofas wear aged leather and velvet pillows in hues of fog and bone. Brass sconces offer warmth without words, flickering in quiet rhythm. Layered rugs soften footfalls and add tactile depth to the space. Natural light filters through sheer linen, playing in shadows. The room feels cinematic, meant for conversation or for silence. It's where luxury is felt, not flaunted. Where every seat has a story, and every surface, a soul. A sitting nook nearby captures the spirit of quiet elegance. Two upholstered chairs in textured buccal rest beneath a pendant glow. Between them, a carved table holds garden, roses in full bloom, a stack of books, a folded throw, a cup placed thoughtfully. Painted windows offer a view softened by sheer drapery. The air carries the scent of old pages and fresh petals. This is a room of reflection, a place where time slows, a space where you feel held, never hurried. The design is intimate, composed like a poem, simple, beautiful, and endlessly gentle. Now we arrive at the dining room, where formality feels alive, not frozen. A long oak table runs the length of the space. Dignified and strong, high-backed chairs and linen slipcovers offer posture and comfort. Wrought iron chandeliers float above, casting lattice shadows. Wall panels gleam with a muted sheen, reflecting candlelight and whispers. Silver flatware, porcelain plates, everything curated but never cold. Every detail exists to elevate the gathering, not overshadow it. There's elegance in the symmetry, and heart in the placement. This is where stories unfold with every meal, where memories season the air as much as the food. The kitchen is warmth and rhythm, function and form in seamless union. Ivory shaker cabinets reach skyward with quiet dignity. Cacata marble wraps countertops in cool sophistication. Brass pulls offer a golden contrast, tactile and warm. A farmhouse sink rests beneath a generous window of soft daylight. Olive branches wave gently just beyond the glass. Rustic stools line the island, worn smooth by morning conversations. Glass pendants hover above like floating lanterns. The space is as thoughtful as it is beautiful, every element grounded in grace. A breakfast nook tucks itself into a corner of sunlit peace. A round pedestal table rests atop a faded kilim rug. Spindle-backed chairs gather close, full of casual comfort. A built-in bench is softened with striped cushions and coastal tones. On the table, a bowl of citrus glows in the light. Ceramic mugs wait patiently for the first pour of tea. Tall corner windows frame the world outside in watercolor clarity. This space isn't loud, it breathes gently. a perfect moment to begin the day in stillness. It's where morning begins with intention. The butler's pantry surprises with its jewel box intensity. Emerald cabinetry gleams under aged brass sconces. Open shelving displays china and glassware like treasures. Soapstone counters ground the palate. In dramatic contrast, everything is accessible yet elevated. Organized yet inviting. This space isn't transitional, it's transformational. It bridges preparation with presentation, form with function, a hidden gem between kitchen and dining, a pocket of richness, lit from within, quiet opulence, waiting to be noticed. The study is wrapped in dark walnut. Like a library from a dream, a leather armchair rests near a built-in shelf of vintage volumes. A Georgian desk sits with a brass reading lamp and ink pens. Roman shades filter soft afternoon light in stripes of gold. The air is hushed, the mood deliberate. You feel drawn to sit, to write, to think. The walls hold stories, and the floor remembers footsteps. It's a room made for retreat, not escape, but return to yourself, to stillness, to thought. Every study should feel like this: personal, profound, private. In the powder room, drama meets restraint in the most refined way. Navy grasscloth wallpaper wraps the walls in rich texture. A marble sink rests on a delicate pedestal, quietly commanding. Nickel fixtures glint beneath twin sconces of warm light. A curved brass mirror reflects elegance in motion. Herringbone tile flooring sparkles with intricate precision. The scent of fresh gardenia lingers in the air. A hand towel, monogrammed, is folded with gentle care. Every detail whispers of thoughtful curation. This is where even a moment feels ceremonial. The guest suite is a study in softness and serenity. A tufted headboard in oatmeal linen anchors the bed with dignity. Linen layers cascade beneath a folded cashmere throw. Vintage nightstands cradle small vases of garden blooms. Glass lamps glow like fireflies in evening light. Ivory blackout drapes fall in elegant folds. Muted artwork lines the walls, echoing the room's stillness. This space doesn't demand rest, it offers it freely. Every texture is chosen for calm. The room feels like a deep breath. The ensuite bathroom is polished without pretense. Marble surfaces wrap the counters and extend to the shower walls. Chrome fixtures gleam with timeless clarity. A transom window lets in gentle light. Diffused and pale, a beveled mirror reflects the perfect blend of form and function. The floor mosaic shimmers beneath soft shadows. Towels are folded with embroidered detail. Scent of lavender clinging. A glass jar of bath salts offers an invitation, not just a utility. Minimalist design doesn't mean absence, it means intention. Here, everything serves both purpose and peace. A secondary lounge adds warmth in deep indigo tones. A plush sectional wraps around a low-slung vintage coffee table. Art, books, pottery, and woven baskets fill open shelves. Natural light falls through linen curtains in soft diagonal slants. A jute rug grounds the room with natural texture. Brass reading lamps arch gently above cozy corners. Muted abstract art brings a contemporary pulse. This room hums with lived-in beauty. Cinematic in its mood. It invites slippers, stories, and spontaneous laughter. A refuge without rules, just Rith gallery hallway upstairs is flooded with skylight serenity. Pale oak planks stretch beneath your feet in graceful continuity. Walls lined with gilded picture frames tell visual tales. Each frame houses a soft watercolor or pastoral sketch. Recessed lighting highlights the molding with delicate precision. A carved console table rests midway, holding a single orchid. There is space to pause, to ponder, to breathe. Art and architecture move in quiet choreography here. The corridor itself becomes an exhibit, a transition space that transcends. The primary bedroom is an oasis of layered luxury. A dove gray velvet headboard rises against creamy paneled walls. Silk curtains pool softly at the edges, holding evening light. Mirrored nightstands shimmer under glass lamps' golden glow. Whitewashed beams arch overhead, framing vaulted airiness. The bed is dressed in Belgian linen and alpaca throws. Muted landscape paintings echo the room's tranquility. A faint scent of sandalwood warms the air. This room is not just restful, it's restorative. You don't just sleep here, you float. The ensuite bath is a spa-like cocoon of elegance. A sculptural soaking tub sits beneath sheer draped windows. Brass hardware warms the palette with golden accents. Marble surfaces wrap vanities, thresholds, and floors. Beveled mirrors bounce ambient glow from pendant lighting. Everything feels softly radiant. As though designed for sunrise, a tray holds oils, brushes, and folded Turkish towels. Even silence feels luxurious here. It's a place for pause, for peace, for personal ritual. This is self-care by design. The walk-in closet blends function with haute refinement, custom cabinetry and matte ivory lines every wall. Glass front doors showcase curated accessories like a boutique. A center island with velvet-lined jewelry trays adds tactile grace. Soft backlighting glows like gallery illumination. A woven ottoman in the center offers a place to sit and reflect. Everything has a place, and every place holds beauty. Wardrobes are organized like chapters of a well-written story. This is dressing elevated into art. Elegance lives even in utility. Paragraph 19. Beneath a dormer window, a reading nook patiently waits. A slip-covered chair in ticking stripes sits beside a small pedestal table. A vase of peonies blooms nearby, catching the light. Bookshelves cradle novels that beg for long afternoons. Sunlight spills across the floorboards like honey. The world outside fades, leaving only page and peace. A knitted throw rests nearby, ready for quiet warmth. The nook is neither hidden nor loud, it's simply present. Perfect for musings, for margins, for memory. It is stillness, distilled. Paragraph 20. Through glass-paneled French doors, the sunroom opens in golden embrace. Rattan chairs with linen cushions welcome casual elegance. Terracotta floors echo warmth in every footstep. Ferns in ceramic pots bring nature indoors. A glass coffee table anchors the room without weight. Sheer curtains shift with the breeze, like whispered conversation. The space glows most during golden hour, alive with sun. There's nothing to do here but be. Soft air, warm earth tones, and peace surround. A sanctuary kissed by daylight. Step into the midroom, where charm meets practicality. Slate tile underfoot offers resilience in soft gray tones. Built-in cubbies house baskets woven from willow. A bench in natural oak welcomes the weight of the day. Hooks hold straw hats, scarves, and coats in quiet readiness. Muted wallpaper adds subtle grace to utility. A vintage umbrella stand nods to old-world charm. The space transitions from outdoors to in effortlessly. Not an afterthought but an introduction to comfort. Function framed by finesse. Paragraph 22. The laundry room is both calming and composed. Cabinetry in powder blue offsets warm butcher block counters, woven baskets and glass jars. Organize essentials in style. A farmhouse sink sits below a transom window of morning light. Brass accents make even laundry feel curated. Open shelving holds soaps, blooms, and quiet order. Tile underfoot adds rhythm, texture, and charm. This is not a chore space, it's a rhythm of the home, where care is part of the design. Soft, simple, and serene. Paragraph 23. An upstairs terrace opens beneath sky and stars. Wrought iron railings enclose a space designed for stillness. Lounge chairs rest atop woven rugs, inviting late-night reflection. String lights twinkle above, echoing constellations. Potted herbs fill the air with summer scents. A small bistro table invites moonlit conversation. The world slows here, breathes here. Sky becomes ceiling, breeze becomes soundtrack. It's a private piece of outdoors. Refined and restful, a pause between dusk and dream. Paragraph 24. The upstairs children's room balances whimsy and elegance. Soft blue walls and cream accents offer a timeless palette. Twin beds are dressed in classic ticking stripe. A rocking chair rests near the window, storybook in hand. Toy bins are hidden within built-ins, keeping harmony intact. A wool rug cushions play and quiet moments alike. Curtains flutter gently with laughter in the air. Artwork features sketched animals and soft rainbows. Design here meets delight with dignity, a space where magic is welcome and tidy. Paragraph 25. The playroom pulses with subtle joy and structure. Storage benches run beneath windows bathed in light. Muted wallpaper dances with pale geometric patterns. A chalkboard wall invites creation, not clutter. Floor pillows and linen offer soft landings and big imaginations. Wooden shelves hold toys, puzzles, and picture books. The room is alive, yet never overwhelming. Orderly creativity, the heart of childhood design. Laughter lives here. Framed in quiet design, a canvas for wonder, with room to grow. Paragraph 26. A guest bath continues the design story with continuity. White subway tiles climb the walls in timeless cadence. A vintage-style sink sits on aged brass legs. Octagon tiles Pattern the floor in monochrome charm. Wall sconces glow above a round antique mirror. Linen towels are stacked neatly in woven trays. A small candle flickers beside a ceramic soap dish. This isn't just a necessity, it's a guest's welcome. Refinement. Laced with warmth, every detail speaks care. Paragraph 27 at the landing. A piano sits under a skylight. Its black lacquer finish reflects soft afternoon rays. Sheet music rests, inviting an unfinished melody. A velvet stool waits, tucked under in readiness. Surrounding walls are lined with framed black and white memories. The space is both open and deeply personal. Music here is memory, movement, and magic. A home that sings softly, where sound and silence coexist. The quietest room may hold the loudest soul. Paragraph 28 in the wine cellar below. Old world romance takes form. Stone walls enclose oak shelves holding curated bottles. Candlelight flickers against aged brick and cool air. A tasting table stands beneath a low iron chandelier. Leather stools invite slow sips and longer stories. This room is for celebration. For reflection, the scent of cedar and cork fills the air. Labels become stories. Vintages become chapters. This is heritage preserved in bottles. Time kept, savored, and shared. Paragraph 29 outdoors. The backyard opens like a living postcard, clipped. Hedges shape the flagstone terrace in structured beauty. Iron furniture with cream cushions sits beneath a pergola. Vines weave above, shading dappled light onto the stone. A trickling fountain anchors one corner, inviting meditative moments. String lights sway above like gentle constellations. The air smells of jasmine and sun-warmed stone. Birdsong hums quietly in the distance. This is a space for dinners that stretch into starlight. An outdoor room, softly breathing. Paragraph 30. Thank you for joining this journey through elegance and light. From limestone facades to soft morning corners, every space was story. We hope you found inspiration in texture, in tone, in stillness. A T Luminora. Beauty is intentional, comfort is curated. If this home spoke to your soul, let us know below. Like, share, and subscribe for more homes that live with grace. We bring you design that doesn't shout but sings, where modern classic is not a style, it's a feeling. Until next time, stay inspired, stay serene. This is Luminora. Welcome home.